Hello, Sunshiners! Good morning. If it's not morning where you're at, then I hope that I can be a little bit of that ray of sunlight for you. Welcome to Scorpitarius Tarot 1111. My name is Grace, and I am your tarot reader. I hope that you find what it is that you're looking for on this channel. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Grab your cup of tea, get your snuggie on, and let's get started. Libras, how are you, my fellow Libras? Golden Universal deck is your energy, Libra. I use the vice versa deck. It is front and back for the energy of the person which you are resonating with. We do past, present, and future. This is your love me not spread. Let's get started. Libra, what is the past love energy for all Libras in love? What is the past love energy for all Libras? Tell us, what is the past love energy for all Libras? What is the past love energy for all Libras? What's the past love energy for all Libras? What is the past love energy for all Libras? What is the past love energy for all Libras? What's the past love energy for all Libras? Libras, you do not want to communicate with me today, huh? Are you being shy? Are you being shy about your significant other? Is it like a hidden love, like a secret love? Ooh, juicy, juicy. All right, let's take a look, Libra. And okay, here's your past love spread. So far I see Cancer, I see Virgo. What could very well so be a Pisces. Past love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with. Could be a Capricorn. Capricorn got that same card. Maybe you guys are doing the Cappy. Okay. Let's see. Past love energy for the person that Capricorn is resonating with. Past love energy of the person that Capricorn is resonating with. Okay. All kinds of cards. Whew. Okay, we got so many cards. And one more. What is the past love energy for the person that I almost said Capricorn. Maybe you guys are dealing with a Capricorn. I just filmed Cappy. Libra is resonating with. Okay, there you go, Libra. Here's your spread. Take another sip. Sorry, guys. Capricorn reading left me very out of breath. All right, so if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, try doing some yoga or having someone like step on your back or something, because my back is killing me, which means your back must be killing you. You got a sore back this morning? What have you been up to that you got a sore back for? Ooh la la. Anyways, let's move on. We have 3 of Pentacles reversed in your energy, followed by the 9 of Pentacles also reversed. So what am I seeing here? If we put these upright, remember, reversals is the energy of the other person for me. So what I'm seeing here for you is 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So you found someone in the past whom you were resonating with, someone who was giving you a lot of time, a lot of affection, someone who is very hardworking, someone who is a master at their craft, someone, or you could be the master of the craft. It is reversed though. So for here, what I'm seeing is you worked hard to manifest this person into your life, and they worked hard to keep you in their life, is what I'm getting with these cards. So I'm gonna put them upright just so you can see the picture. So you see this person over here who's steady at work, you know, has these people over here that are almost like judging them, almost like those people right there, the judges, or the religious figures in that picture, almost resembled like the obstacles that this person had to undergo. You know, like two people staring at you while trying to do your job, that can be pretty distracting, but this person doesn't seem to be fazed by them. This person seems to be very determined, very to the point, very Capricorn-like. Anyway, so this person is working hard on themselves, working hard on their work, working hard to make sure that they have the abundance to be able to give unto someone like you. That's how they see you. They see you as the 9 of Pentacles. So this person, they value you, they acknowledge your worth, and they know, Libra, that you are beyond beautiful. They know, Libra, that you are worth it. They know, Libra, that you, of all people in the world that they could have fallen in love with, you were their diamond upon all of the coals in the world. So they see you as that. And you, Libra, over here, 5 of Wands, followed by the Queen of Cups. Again, this is you. They see you as magnificent. This is you, Libra, strong in your power, strong in your kindness. And you extended out to this person. Now, here's the thing with you, Libra, though. Okay? Libra, 5 of Wands. You are very much so the party girl or the party guy. Not any like, oh, I go to the club every single night, I get drunk wasted, I like can't even remember half of what I did the following morning. Not like that, but in the sense that when you show up, the party starts. You see how my camera got like super like blurry and then it like finally sharpened itself as soon as I said that? Yeah, that's you. The party is blurry. The party is like, yeah, it's okay. But then you show up, Libra, and it's like, bam, we see it. Bam, we're popping. Bam, we're dancing. Bam, we're drinking. Now it's a party. You know, we got our Libra queen, Libra king in the house. Now it's a party. That's what I mean. You're loved and you're admired by a lot of people in your work, in your personal life, in your friends, and in your family. You're admired. You're definitely the type of person who your boss, as much as they give you hate, they're jealous of you because they see the potential in you and they see that you can excel and they see that in the future, let's say like you're a supervisor, right? Because I don't see you as like being like the rep or like the sales rep or like the worker. I see you as being like a supervisor. So Libra, you're a supervisor and you're trying to get to that manager status, and your manager right now is probably giving you a lot of heat, a lot of like temptation to like lose it, but you played it cool. You know, you played it cool. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to fall for your trap. I'm not going to fall for your silly little games because I'm better than that. You know, I'm trying to make this happen for myself. And the reason they give you hate, Libra, is because they see your potential and they're scared of it. They're scared that you will eventually get to their position and kick them out of their job. If this isn't job-wise, if we're speaking strictly on love, then you have options upon options upon options, and all of these people who are in your force field who want you, Libra, they will mess with you. Okay, they'll mess with you, but only because they're too scared to acknowledge that there's competition when it comes to you. So if we take the scenario of, you know, little kids in the playground playing, you're the kid who's getting picked on by all the guys. You know, if you're the little girl, you're the little girl who's getting picked on by all the guys in the class. Why? Not because they hate you, Libra. No, because they want you. Because they like you. Remember that that, do you like her? No, I like her, okay? You have so many people who like you, Libra, that they're picking on you. They're trying to tear you down because you are so much higher, so much better, so much in your power, so strong. You have reached your sunlight and you share that with the world just by your presence. So here we have 5 of Cups upright, followed by the 7 of Cups reversed. So even though you have, again, options upon options upon options, the person that you're resonating with, Libra, they know you're desired. They know you're wanted by a lot of people, and they acknowledge that, and it intimidates them. It makes them feel like this, and them feeling that intimidation and them feeling, you know, that burden of, oh my gosh, my Libra lover has so many options, you know, why are they with me, you know? You're now embodying that same mentality, that same energy, because they've been basically sending it towards you. So it's almost like, you know how like you can walk into a room and if someone's just recently had an argument or a fight, you'll walk in and you'll start feeling kind of like, ugh, like I just want to hit something, or like you start getting snappy with whomever's in the room, not because they've done anything to you, not because, you know, even acknowledge, like you have no idea that a fight just happened, right? But you just walk into a room and if someone's just had an argument, someone's just been aggressive with one another, then you start to kind of embody that aggressive nature. You start to embody it. Why? Because that's the energy that you're feeling. That's the energy that you're absorbing. So unfortunately so, because this other person that you're resonating with, Libra, if you've been feeling very outside of your power and not really knowing why, this is why. Because that person knows that you have options upon options. They know you have all of these offers of love coming to you at all times, at all moments of the day. They see it, they acknowledge it, and it scares them. They think that you may take one of these options, see it as better than them, and walk away. So it's leaving them almost in hermit stage where they have to contemplate for themselves, you know, is she going to leave me? Am I going to become one of these fallen cups? Am I going to become one of these options that she just kind of turns her cheek to, or he just kind of turns his cheek to? You know, is this going to be me one day? And over here, all meanwhile, not acknowledging the blessings that is existing, the blessings that you have standing right now. You care about this person, Libra. You love this person, Libra. And you're not understanding, why am I so in my head about this? Like, I have no problems, you know, I have no qualms. Like, this is all good and dandy. Why can't we just be happy? And this is why. They're so intimidated and they're so in their head about how many options you have, Libra, because you're so amazing, that you're feeling that energy just like you would have if you had walked into a room and someone had just argued. You're picking up on their energy. And because you're picking up on their energy, you're now embodying that mentality of, why don't I feel strong in my power anymore? Because you're picking up the energy of the person you're resonating with. Now, for you, even though there's fallen cups here, even though this is reversed, you have no problem moving forward with the one that you love. You have no problem embodying that Cancer card and being that maternal loving energy that all Cancers embody. You have no problem picking up, you know, and saying bye to these fallen cups and being like, nah, I'm not really bothered by you guys. Like, you guys aren't really worth my time. I have my charming prince. I have my person that I want to. I have the person that I resonate with. And I'm just going to keep doing me. I'm just going to keep doing them. Like, I like them. I love them. I want to be with them. I really don't have time for your games. So you're starting to kind of realize for yourself, this isn't me. This isn't my energy. This isn't my mentality. I know that I'm the queen, you know. I know that I am beautiful, handsome. I know that I'm on top of my game, and I know that I can move forward with anyone I want. And guess what, Libra? You found your one. You found your Prince Charming. You found your queen. So the person that you're resonating with, Libra, they're pulling up as the 6 of Cups reversed, followed by the Tower card. Okay, so Tower in reversed for the vice versa deck. So what I'm seeing for them is they're having, you know, I always the Tower card is always about transformation, always about realizations, right? So they're coming to the realization that you really do, in fact, Libra, care about them. In the past, they were finding it very hard to believe that you, Libra, the magnificent beauty that you are, would want them, that you actually extended your cup to them and that they actually agreed. And they're finally accepting it for the truth that it is, you know, that you love them, that they love you, and that, holy crap, we're on fire. We're in this flaming love relationship, this passionate love, this endless abundance of love that we have for one another. And yes, there's obstacles. Yes, there's all of these, you know, he said, she said, they said, we said, all of these drama, wannabe nonsense high school crap that is pulling up between you two. But regardless of all of this, at the end of the day, the truth still stands. I love you and you love me. And holy crap, I cannot believe that this realization is in fact my reality. Now, when they finally come to this understanding, when they finally accept that as truth, when they finally accept, yes, they love me, yes, they care about me, yes, 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 they chose me and only me, they come up as the Six of Pentacles, also reversed. So in the past, this was reversed, right? They were unable to accept the love that you have for them. And in the past, you, Libra, were unable to accept the stability you had with this person. So what do I mean? I mean, beauty you have, yes. Communication skills you have, yes. Personality, I mean, you have the people skills, yes, but do you have the stability? You seem to have the air aspect. You seem to have that, that fire or that emotion within you, but what was missing was the stability. And this person, when they came into your life, they were able to teach you how to be stable within yourself. They were able to teach you how to be truly independent and not have to be codependent, relying on these offers of help, relying on, you know, always coming to others to assist you. No, but to help you actually feel truly strong in your power and be the queen that they have always known and seen you to be. This person in the past, you were unable to accept that stability with them. And that's why you had to extend to other people. Not because you liked them, not because you wanted to spend time with them, not even because you wanted to give them your time of day. But at the end of the day, you had no other way of getting what it is that you wanted. For instance, let's say you have a flat tire and you need someone to change out the tire because you don't know how to change the tire. This person could have been your stability. They could have been the one to change that tire out for you. But because you, Libra, were too prideful in realizing I have someone here, I no longer have to rely on the neighbor, I no longer have to rely on my ex, I no longer have to rely on my brother, my father, you know, I can rely on this person even in the bad times, not just in the good times. And Libra, you were unable to find that balance within yourself and within this relationship in the past. In the past, you firmly believed that you could only come to this person during the good times because you knew they saw you as the queen and you didn't want them to see you as anything less. And if you were to come to them with an issue like, oh, I have a flat tire and I can't fix it, that's not queen status, that's a page. You know, someone who needs to be rescued. You don't want to be rescued. You want to be the rescuer. You want to be the person who's always in power. And if you had come to them with something as simple as change my tire, you would have had to be at their mercy. You would have been at their mercy and their power. And in the past, you were unable to realize the stability you could have had with them had you opened up. No, instead you saw it as, I need to figure out my own way, even if it kills me. In the past, whomever it was that you were resonating with, they saw you as the Nine of Cups, okay? So you're over here, Nine of Pentacles, now we have the Nine of Cups. So we're mirroring each other, okay? Again, both of these were reversed, by the way. So both of these you were their emotions, okay? This is their cards in reverse, meaning That's what you're embodying to them. You gave them the emotion that they were missing because they have the stability, they have the communication, they have the drive, the fire within them, the passion for their job. But they're missing the emotional aspect. They're missing that. They're missing the ability to be able to and be empathetic towards others, not just you, not just myself, but to be empathetic. That's what you brought to this person. And they brought to you, again, stability. They were able to teach you how to ground the passion that you had, that fiery heat. That's what you bring into each other's lives. Emotion and stability. Yin to my yang. Strength card, upright. For you, it was very difficult to acknowledge how much you cared about this person, how much you loved this person, how badly you wanted this person. And for you, you have options upon options upon options, Libra, and it seemed like in the past, this is what brought you stability, was knowing that you were on top of the game, knowing that you were desired by many, knowing that you could manifest anything and everything that you wanted in your life. That's what brought you stability. But when this person came in and introduced, you know, and lit up that fire within you, you know, helped you recognize for yourself all of those cups that you were able to offer to another person, something that you had long ago forgotten, that reawoken, that fierce, passionate love, that fierce, passionate desire, the fierce, passionate abundance that you are within yourself. This person reawoken you, the real you, the higher self you, the magnificent you, the you that does not define success by what you have in your wallet, the you that defines success by how much love you can receive and give. 5 of Cups reversed, followed by the 5 of Wands upright. Again, you guys are mirroring each other. They, in the past, as much as they wanted to accept, you know, the reality that yes, this person loves me, yes they do, yes they do, yes they do. Why did they have an issue accepting that? Because they were burdened in the past, because they were hurt in the past, because in the past they were the one who cared too much about the other person. And the other person cheated, the other person manipulated, the other person was very vindictive towards them. Perhaps maybe they even used sex as a part of like a manipulation game in the past, and they were very, my way or the highway is what I'm picking up very strongly. So let's say this person was in a committed relationship with someone else before you, and they would go months without sex or weeks without sex because the other person was that much of a manipulator. Like they used sex as a tool, as the winning tool to win the game. They saw love as a game. And so it was very hard for this person to open up and realize the truth that you do care about them genuinely and faithfully, because they had been burdened by that in the past and they had to overcome these demons. They had to come to the realization that, hey, just because I was hurt in the past doesn't mean I should ignore the new love that is immersing, the new love that is blooming, the new love that is growing in front of me. And for you, Libra, you currently standing as the 5 of Wands reversed, you had to acknowledge the flame, you know, the passion that you have towards this person. Like for you, it was really difficult. It's probably, this could very well so be like the best sexual lover you've ever had in your life. And for you, that was really hard to acknowledge because maybe you had someone in the past just as well like this person. Maybe you had someone in the past who really lit your flame, who really made you feel fireworks every time you were intimate, every time you were together. And this person comes along, kind of creeps in out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, like, whatever was happening before, that wasn't even sex. Like, that, this is amazing. This is phenomenal. Like, whoa dang, whoa dang, whoa. Like, I'm having like a, like a spiritual experience every time I'm with you, and I never thought that I could feel this way, and holy cow, wow, Like, you had to come to that realization for yourself, Libra, because again, pride almost came in the way, and you were like, well, I have all these options though. Like, do I really want to stay faithful? Do I really want to move forward with just this person? And you came to the realization, Libra, that yes, you do. They too had to come to that realization that you are the one who lights up their flame. Woo. Could be a Leo you're dealing with, or Virgo or Capricorn is what I'm picking up. Cancer too. Okay, so what is the present love energy for all Libras? What's the present love energy for all Libras? What is the present love energy for all Libras? What is the present love energy for all Libras? What's the present love energy for all Libras? Okay. What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? Please tell us. What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the present love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? Just tell me. Just tell us, what is the present love energy? Okay. Now you guys are mirroring each other. I mentioned this in the Capricorn video. Keep in mind that from November 11th through through January 11th, it is known as the Holy Trinity, or the Trinity of Divinity. And what that means is it's a time frame in which we all rise at a higher vibration. We have events, life experiences, people arise in our lives that help us, kind of force us and move us into a more direct alignment with our higher self and our spirit. And this is all due to, you know, this is a time frame when typically a lot more twin flames start popping up in our lives. We start coming more in communication with them and start getting more clarification when it comes to our twin flames. So I have been getting a lot of really strong twin flame vibes lately, and that's why, you know, we're in that time frame at the moment. So keep that in mind as I read your cards. Libra, in the present moment, you're coming up as the Ace of Wands. Communication. You decided you want to initiate things forward with this person. You decided, you know what, you're worthy of my time, I'll go ahead and communicate. So if that means you talk to them on the regular, if that means you call them on the regular, or if that means you just show up at their place so you guys can, you know, hang out and chat, that's what that is. You are the Queen of Wands. You are the master queen when it comes to communication. That can be both in good and in bad. Why do I say that? It's followed directly by the Three of Cups. Remember how we said that in the past you had options upon options upon options? Well, my dear Libras, you are the queens and kings of communication at the moment when it comes to all things love. So, what do I mean? I mean, if you want to convince your partner to be in a third-party situation willingly, you have the keys to do so. If you want to convince your partner to move across state lines with you and go all the way across the country on an adventure, sporadically, out of nowhere, you have the power to do so. If you want to convince your boss that you need a raise or that you are deserving of a promotion, you have the power to do so in the present moment. You are on top of your game, you are on top of your mission, and you know your power. You are aware of the power that you have through the communication. And guess what, my dear Libra? You are using it. You are using this power to your advantage to ensure that even though you do want love, you do not want to have to say goodbye to all of the options that you have in the name of love. You want love in your form. You want love to basically kneel at your feet and praise you and worship you. And that is what you're doing. You know you have the power of communication. You know you have the power of saying just the right thing, just the right way, with the right expression, in the right sense, so that this person falls into your little mind games and becomes yet another one of your victims trapped in your love force field. Now, my dear Libra, what are you doing? You're playing love games. You have decided, I love you. Yes, I do love you. I love being close with you. I love being intimate with you, but you're not available to me 24/7. So when I'm not with you, loving you, being intimate with you, holding you, I deserve to still feel loved. I deserve to still feel happy. I deserve my cup. Third party situation, at least 3, if not more. Third party situation, you're happy and peaceful. You are sleeping happily and peacefully, knowing that you have options upon options upon options and that you have your pick of the crop. You know that you're the best. You know you can manifest anything you want. And you know that you have a way with words, a way of your charisma, that your looks can get you very far in life. And that they have gotten you very far in life. And because you know this, because you're aware of this power, you're using it. You're using it to your advantage in not having to stay committed to just one person. You refuse to stay committed to just this one person. You refuse to stay one-on-one. You refuse to have that monogamous relationship. You probably have more of like a polyamory mindset where, you know, I talked about this too in the Capricorn video about my friend Chris. He told me this once, you know, you can love your friends, you can love your family, but yet we still limit ourselves when it comes to romantic love to just one. Why is that? When we have the capacity to love more than one. So Libra, you're embodying that mentality. You know that you have a capacity to love more than just one person. You probably do love more than one person, at least 3, if not 4. You have that ex-partner love, you have the one that got away love, and then you got the one that you have currently, that new love. So that being said, Libra, for you, it's very easy for you not to stay committed to just one because you love all of them. Not equally, because every single person is different and you feel a different love with every single one of your partners, but it is still a powerful, benevolent love that you feel for each one, just in a different way, because again, each person is different, so it's a different love with each one. But you do have at least 3 loves going on at the moment. You're committed, yes, but committed to your own love, to your own self, to your own self-gratification, not really caring or regarding the consequences or how this may conflict the other people or what kind of karmic debt this must extend to them. Their present energy. They're presently sitting at the 3 of Wands upright reversed. So yes, it's upright, but it's still reversed because for me, this would be the upright position where he's actually aware of things. So this person is not aware of the third party situation arising, or if they are aware, they're only aware of 2. They're not aware of the third because he's unaware of this one. He's holding on to 2 staffs, but he's unaware of this one. Why is this person agreeing to the situation? Why? 1, because you're amazing at communication and you were able to communicate it in such a lovey-dovey way that they just kind of got almost mind-fucked. You mind fuck this person, Libra. Anyways, they see you as their world, they see you as their queen, they see you as their king, and they could care less. They want you. They want you even if it's not completely all of you. And again, I said this in the Capricorn video. I had someone else say this once to me, and I'll never forget it. But it was, I'd much rather have a small part of you than none of you at all. And that's what this person is feeling with you, Libra. This person feels that, you know, life is better when I have my Libra partner. And, you know, if I turn my cheek to the fact that they're also someone else's Libra's partner, then I can at least sleep better knowing that I have this person in my life for a few hours a day, for a few moments, you know, that we have those stolen kisses in the night, or that we're able to enjoy each other's company. It just makes my life better. It makes my world sunnier knowing that you're in it. Because without you, I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know where to look. I don't want to look anywhere else other than you, Libra. You are my world. You are my world. 10 of Cups reverse. The person that you're resonating with, they love you to death. They love you so much. They see you as their everything. And they know that you don't. Libras, this person that you're resonating with, this air sign, more than likely, air or Cancer, could be Cancer, could be Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. More than likely, this person has come to terms with themselves at the present moment. They're coming to terms with themselves that even though I care so deeply about this person does not feel the same for me. And it's something that's very hard for them to acknowledge. You know, King of Swords, they're having to take that shadow side of themselves and bring it to light and let it go. They're letting go of the hopes and dreams that they had of having, you know, this happy-go-lucky family card of monogamy, this happy-go-lucky just you and me and no one else, just you and me against the world, you know. They're having to slice that vision, slice that core value of theirs of, I can only be with one person and one person can only be with me, and slice it out of their life because it's no longer resonating with them, with their emotional self. Their emotional self speaks louder and is screaming at them, you love this person, you need this person, do not let go of this person, that person being you, Libra. You, Libra, are over here happy-go-lucky, having a wonderful time, not at all acknowledging the pain and agony that this other person is going through. They're embarking deep within themselves, deep within their self, introspection to the nines, trying to figure out, why does this person not want me and only me? Like, I feel as though I've given them everything. I feel as though I've created rainbows for them, you know. And could be that maybe you met this person during a really dark time in your life, Libra, like during a time where you really, really needed someone, someone's company, someone's affection, someone's comfort, and they came and they rescued you. They were your pot of gold at that time frame, and they see you as that pot of gold. They want to treasure you as the, you know, worthy piece of gold and amazingness that you are. They want to treasure you for all that you're worth. And they feel as though you want to do the same for them. So acknowledge you don't want that. It's hard for them to come to terms with, they really don't want me like this, only one-on-one. They want to share me. They don't feel comfortable enough or happy enough, satisfied enough with just me. Like, why? You know? So that's the internal conflict that they're dealing with. They know that you feel this way and they feel that way too. But for them, it's really hard to come to terms with, well, if I feel this way and you feel this way, then according to fairy tales, we should have already been, you know, married, happy-go-lucky, going down the lane, you know, living our happily ever after. So why is it not panning out that way? So again, they're feeling all this conflict Knight of Swords reversed. They're finding it hard to stay in their power because they are having to go deep within themselves to figure out, why am I sharing this person? Three of Pentacles. Why are we playing games with one another? You know, I'm tired of feeling stagnant. I'm tired of feeling kind of abused or taken advantage of. And that's what they're starting to feel. They're starting to feel a little taken advantage of, like you're taking advantage of their good nature, Libra, because you knew how strongly this person felt against you or towards you, and you used that emotions against them so that you could feel stable. That's why it's reversed. You could feel stable, yes, stable, knowing that you can love anyone you want, anytime you want, but they, in the process of giving you their own stability, are feeling outside of their own power, unable to breathe, unable to really have clarity in their heads, because it seems like every time they bring up the conversation to you, you kind of dodge it, you dismiss it, or you use the power of communication to continue mind-fucking this person. It's almost like, if any of you have ever worked a sales job, you know, like, all about how you're meant to flatter the other person so that you can try and get into their heads, get them to talk more to you, like that 80-20 rule, where the customer should be speaking 80% of the time and you should be speaking 20% of the time, because as they're speaking the 80% of the time, you can take mental notes, mental checklists, right? So that you can use the information they give you against them to try and convince them so that you can win the sale over. So that's what you're doing with this person, Libra. You've mastered the 80-20 rule. You let them speak to you so that you can, you know, then be the person that they come to for comfort. They acknowledge you and they resonate you with comfort because you're always willing to listen. But in the process of you listening, you are taking all these mental checklists, like, oh, they said this, they said that, they want this, they want that. Okay, now I have all of the ammunition needed so that I can, bam, get my way with you. Future love energy for Libras. Ooh. All right. What is the future love energy for all Libras? What is the future love energy for all Libras? What is the future love energy for all Libras? What is the okay? Are you mad, Libra? Am I pissing you off right now? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. It's not like I picked the spread, you know, it just kind of happens. Okay. What is the future love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? You guys are mirroring each other. What is the future love energy of the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Libra is resonating with? Oh my gosh, you guys are hardcore mirroring each other right now. This one really wants to come out, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go out. What is the past love or future love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy for the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Libra is resonating with? What is the future love energy of the person that Libra? Okay, I keep seeing this, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull you out because you clearly want to come out too. Okay. Here we go. Alright, guys. The saga continues. Libra. In your future energies, I see 2 swords upright, followed by the Strength card upright. You've come to terms with yourself that what I'm doing, although it makes me feel great, is wrong because I am leaving 2 people out in the dark. So if this is a third-party situation where you have 3 people in your force field, or just 2, but I'm going more with 3 because Libra, you had options upon options, girly or boy, and whoa dang, you took advantage of it. That being said, you're leaving at least 2 people out in the dark. You feel comfortable having them in the dark because you don't have to deal with the drama. It's theirs, you know? You feel as though, well, I was upfront with you from the start, so I don't understand why you're all like boohoo crying to me. Like, I told you up front that I was going to break your heart. I told you up front that I just wasn't good at relationships. I told you up front. I told you. That's what I'm getting strongly. So you almost like you could care less how this person feels because you feel justified in the fact that how you balance your karma is, I told you up front, I warned you up front, and you decided for yourself, sir or ma'am. Therefore, don't come crying to me for your own problems. You are in charge of your life. I'm not in charge of your life. I gave you the option. I presented an option. You took it. So you're still standing very strong, very courageous in your own power. And even though to anyone else, potentially, this could be very hard to deal with, all of your cards are upright, Libra. You have no problem moving forward. You have no problem bringing to fruition everything else that you do in life because you know and you acknowledge, I have no karmic debt. I told you, I was honest, I was blunt. Take it or leave it. Okay, Libra. Okie dokie. Queen of Pentacles upright, followed by the Emperor card. For you, this is more than a game. For others, they see it and they think of it, oh my gosh, she just enjoys being a heartbreaker. I'm almost getting that song, what is it? She'll only come out at night, the lean and hungry type. Nothing is new, I've seen it here before. Money's a matter. If you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far. Look up the lyrics to that song. It's Maneater by Oates. I think that'll resonate with you. So, here's the thing. You have no problem crushing people, crushing their hearts along the way, Libra, because you are so upfront with them in the beginning. So you, in sense and in theory, you pick up no karmic debt because they have the free will, and in their free will, they chose to follow you down this path. So therefore, there's nothing really in theory that you need to feel guilty about. And that's your mindset. You actually feel more empowered every time you're able to convince another to join you on this quest of endless love with you, and not really have to worry about, the typical issues of a relationship, of a committed relationship with one-on-one, where, you have an issue with someone and you're still, to be as blunt as possible, horny at night, you have someone else in your field that you can call or go to so as to, basically meet your needs. And for you, that's what I'm getting as this Aries card here with the Emperor card, is you feel empowered every time you gain a new pentacle. You're the Queen of Pentacles, so you have this endless plethora of love friends with benefits, or, you know, partners, however way that you feel, or boyfriends or girlfriends around you that you can call and have at your beck and call, and that makes you feel good, that makes you feel strong. So in the future, I see you still standing tall and observing and acknowledging your pentacles and looking for yourself. Wow, I have it all. I have love, I have money, I have beauty, I have it all. I'm on top of my game and I have zero worries. Just sitting there admiring all of your pentacles. Their future energies. Remember how you were the Ace of Wands? They're coming up also as the Ace of Wands, but in the shadow stage. So again, for you, you had no problem communicating to this person, hey, I told you from the start I was probably going to cheat on you or break your heart. I told you from the start I don't know how to be in a committed relationship. You chose. I told you. So they're having that aha moment, that realization strike them, and it's transforming their way of thinking. It's transforming their way that they feel emotions. It's transforming the way they look at you, transforming the way that they look at just anything and everything in general. And it's this huge epiphany of love, of, whoa, I love you to death. I see you as my world. And yet we're not together. And it's this spiritual awakening almost that they're having within themselves, because they're having to realize that, yes, certain people don't resonate with monogamy. And it just so happens that the person they fell in love with was one of them. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. They love you so much. And you love your stability. You love yourself so much, Libra. And they love you. Now, because they love you, again, mirroring each other, you have no problem seeing through the darkness because you've done it for so long and you have no issues here. They, on the other hand, don't know how to navigate through all these clouds, through the storms, through the agony, through the pain. So they're having to, in the future, not only come to the realization that, whoa, dang, I fell in love with someone who isn't as much in love with the idea of being one-on-one committed with someone. I now have to accept that if I want this person in my life, if I want to continue on and have a somewhat successful relationship with them, I'm going to have to cut away previous ideas, previous concepts of what love is. You know, love is more than just being in a committed marriage with someone and having a bunch of babies. No, love is patience. Love is nurturing. Love is understanding that person in their light, in their shadow, all throughout, so that you can get that greater sense of appreciation for them, just as you would want them to return unto you. So for you, for this person in the future, what I'm seeing is they're coming to the understanding that I knew from the start this person had a lot of options, and this person told me from the start that they had a lot of options, and I saw that. And I chose to follow my love blindly. I chose to follow this storm. Whether I told myself I was blinded or not, the reality here is that if I turn this, okay, the reality here is I have the potential to open up my blindfold. I had the ability to open my blindfold in the past. All I had to do was let go of these swords. The burden, the idea of you having so many options was such a burden, that's one sword. The idea of you actually caring and giving them the time of day, that's the other sword. If they had let those go, if they had let those petty differences go in the beginning, then they would have been able to see the truth behind the Seven of Cups. See the truth behind you actually extending and seeing them as your stability. Okay? We're mirroring 3 times here. Look, we've got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. We have 2 of Swords, and we have 7 of Pentacles followed by the 7 of Cups. You're stable knowing that you have options, Libra. This person is stable knowing they have your love. Woo! All right, Libras. I love you to death. I hope that this resonated with you. I love you guys. I love you so much. Please stay everlastingly sunny and share that sunshine, because a little goes a long way. Until we meet again. Adios.